Yoshimura is an old man whose past greatly affects what the series are now. He has the reason to Ogiri and knows a lot of secret. He opened a coffee shop in order to hide himself to the organization. Could also be that he is trying to redeem himself by helping other ghouls. Here are the lists for the old man Yoshimura. Number 1. He was an SSS rated ghoul and was part of the Organization V. He also is the owner and boss of the ghoul cafe named Anteiku, where the first part of the series revolves around. Number 2. Yoshimura found a yato and tuka after their parents were killed. They are left alone in their house. The neighbor checks in to find them only to be betrayed since the neighbors called the CCG to kill them both. Since then, they began wandering on the streets until Yoshimura take them in. Number 3. He believes that humans and ghouls are different but can live peacefully together. He has helped many ghouls turn from vicious to kind-hearted. Number 4. On the previous video, I mentioned that Yuzo and Arima has some similarities. These similarities also occur on Yoshimura. According to Yoshimura, he lost an arm battling the young Arima. When he battled Yuzo, he lost an arm too, same as what he experienced with Arima. Number 5. On the manga, he was forced to kill his wife since if he didn't, the organization would kill them both. While on the anime, he took the lesser evil and it was the organization who killed his wife, with him taking the revenge on the one who killed her. Number 6. A difference on the manga and the anime again, whereas on the manga, he left Eto to Noro to take care of her, while on the anime, he left Eto on the street in the 24th ward and when he came back, Eto was gone. Number 7. Without his aid, Renji could have been killed by Arima during their encounter. He appeared in the right time to save Renji, thus Renji giving his loyalty to him. Number 8. On his early ages, he was a ruthless ghoul. He killed human and ghouls alike. As long as it was instructed by the organization, he will kill it. He was known as the Cleaner, since he murdered or rather clean ghouls or humans who has been causing the organization some problems. Number 9. Yoshimura knows his fate and accepted it. Not until he met Ukina. She was the first person who he let into his life and fall in love with. Number 10. For Violin Schools, he has no choice but to use his power. He shows the ghouls what power is, bringing them into submission and showing to them the reality. Then when they realized their wrongdoings, he became a kind grandfather to them, forcing them to submission, of course, for their sake. Number 11. His eyes most of the times are shut. When he opened those, he usually reveals his Kakugan and was about to imply some important statement. Number 12. He sets up a cafe in attempt to live peacefully to humans. He also provides food to weaker ghouls and those who can't hunt for themselves. However, most of the times he requires their services as an exchange. Number 13. He knows that Eto is the one-eyed owl and that Eto is her daughter. He tries to cover her tracks, even attacking CCG to throw them off her trail. However, Eto appeared and CCG knows that there were actually 2 owls. Number 14. Number 14. His dream is to share a cup of coffee with his beloved daughter. He even saved an antique coffee cup for that very day. However, on how Eto sees him and with the impending raid on Anteiku, he realized that his dream won't come true after all. Number 15. Yoshimura was known as Kuzen. He resented his existence as a ghoul but has no choice but to accept it. He eats human and ghouls alike. His abilities and strength grows as the time goes by and the organization was made aware of his power. He was offered a job. Kuzen sees this as an opportunity since it can satisfy his hunger. However, he still lives a lonely life. Number 16. Yoshimura does not know that Ukina was a reporter, and so does Ukina about Yoshimura. Both of them met by fate on the cafe. When the organization found out that the journalist was Ukina, they had Ukina be annihilated. Number 17. When he was captured by her daughter, he was kept inside a liquid tank on Dr. Kanu's lab. There he was farmed for the surgery transplant to make one-eyed ghouls. Number 18. It was unknown how many humans died during the experiment using Yoshimura. However, there is one successful owl and a floppy that had been produced among the 63 kidnapped ghoul investigators. The experiment lasted 3 years. He and Eto's Kagune was classified as Ukaku. However, its overall shape and function resemble that of Kukaku. Number 20. In Tokyo Ghoul Trump, he was featured as the King of Clubs. Peace out.